Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Modsauce. Today we are back on the server and it has been down for a little while because we reset, or not reset, we actually updated the pack to 1.7.10 or something. So we are missing a few things. Oh my god, look at that. I've not seen that yet. Wow, that looks awesome. Magic. Seems to be a magician's shop over there, magic shop. Bit weird there, I'm not quite sure what that is all about, Zul'jin, but actually looks like he's actually changed all of his, the outside of his house to grey or something from over here. Anyway, today we have actually done a little bit of work to the outside of our house. I don't think I showed this last episode, so this is what it looks like, and we have a working door as well. Look at this. Fancy, I know, how fancy is that? It is used, it is using a drawbridge, which a lot of you guys said I should use, and this is how you use it. You disguise it with this one, and you go up however many blocks you need to. It does actually stop when it hits a block, so you can put as many as you like in there, but I only need 3, so that's fine. Also in here we have started designing some things. I've been trying some things out with this bamboo. Now I really like it here, but when it's against the quartz it doesn't look so nice, so I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here. I was going to kind of bring a little bit of the outside inside a little bit, make it a little bit grungy looking, a little bit cool looking. I'm not quite sure what I was going with, but I really like these bricks up here, so I may use those, and then maybe, I don't know, I kind of want to go with a little bit of a clean look, so I do really like the white stone bricks if I have any. I don't think I do. No, I don't seem to have any. But we've also lost our jetpack, which is why this episode I'm going to do a bit of building and setting up everything. We had to take all our machines down, so I took the blood magic ores down, I took down my smeltery, and basically everyone is in the same boat. We've all had to take down our stuff. Some of the things were removed. I don't think anything was added, but I mean, I've still got all of my seed bricks and that, so I can build that up super easy and get going again. But I want to design the room first and then put that somewhere where I actually want it, because it was a little bit odd being in the middle of the room since I actually started making the room longer. I also really want to work out the portals. I think they're still in this pack. I do hope so. Let's have a look quick. Portal. Yes, okay, they are still here. The enhanced portals. That is definitely something I'm going to have to work out at some point. Maybe I'll get someone in on that and we will make one of those. That'll be pretty cool. But I think all of my nope, all my key bindings are not working, so I'm going to have to sort that out as well. But anyway, we're going to get started. We're going to get building, making this look awesome, and I'll show you guys when I've done a little bit of that. Okay, so things have changed quite a bit since I last recorded. The server has been updating and things like that still, so they're talking about something. Ignore their Mumbo's there, and DMAC is there, I believe. I can't quite see their names from here, but yeah, I'm able to fly. I don't think I mentioned that in the last clip. It's been a while since I recorded. Things are just so complicated with mods, it's just ridiculous, so I get so confused and I leave it up to the other people, because apparently I crashed the server and like killed it, and they had to like roll back a little bit, so I'm basically leaving all of the complicated stuff to them guys for now to do with updating the server. But we have a little sign here saying welcome to Force's humble abode, which looks super cute. I really like that. And then if we go in here, we have my door, which is a drawbridge, as I mentioned before, and we have this area in here. Now I know it's a little bit grey at the moment, but I have added a bit of colour with the wood on the floor. I quite like it. But it's also looking a little bit odd. I feel like this is a really odd combination of blocks here I've got. But I kind of like it at the same time. I actually forgot to do one thing, and that was put the bamboo back where it was, because I do really like the bamboo, but I don't know where it is. It's disappeared. Oh no, okay, we're good. We've got it. It should be here. If I put this up here, that'll be it. See, finishing touches. No, but honestly, I am not quite sure about this. I will continue doing it and maybe changing some blocks up and maybe adding a little less grey to it, and I need to do the ceiling obviously. But we have a few little areas here. We have our storage, all diamond chests at the moment, because Thomas, being awesome as he is, he actually gave me a stack of diamonds. So I have 49 diamonds at the moment because I've been using them quite a lot. But we have a few barrels as well, just to store the things that I've got so much of, like cobble and things. We have a disc rack because I found that I had quite a lot of discs, and because look how awesome that is. That's pretty snazzy. We have a skull candle which I got from a village place, which looks pretty cool as well because I couldn't be bothered to make it myself. We have witchery stuff over here because I am trying to kind of learn this mod as well because it does look pretty awesome. I even made myself some goggles which, funnily enough, if I put them on, they actually go over the goggles I'm wearing on my skin, which is quite funny if I do that. Yeah, you can see that. Also, you may be able to tell there's a lever here, right here. I bet you're kind of wondering what that does. Any guesses in the comments below? Feel free to guess before I actually pull it. But this happens. It's not 100% complete yet, but we have a secret doorway down into my smeltery area. Yes, I wanted somewhere separate for this place because it's not exactly the prettiest of things. A massive block of black bricks, basically. But I quite like it, so I thought, you know, I'll make a separate room for it. I will put these things on one side and my smeltery on the other, and it looks super professional. I will have to do a lot of decorating in here because basically it's just stone at the moment, which isn't too fun, but that is really cool. I'm pretty proud of myself that I got that working. I may need to move that lever somewhere, but because I've used water in the design, yeah, water and redstone don't mix. Also, I thought this was pretty cool. I've done this design here as well. I really like it because I was playing around with the micro blocks, which are so fancy. Look at them, they're just so cool. I did also put some around here as well, but I thought that was a bit too much, especially as I didn't have a ceiling yet. So I'll have to do that. We also have an altar over here, which I want to start playing around with. I'm not quite sure what it does. It's doing something here, I don't know, but I'm going to start doing that. I've started brewing potions, but I need to actually get myself a book on witchery because if I go in my book box, which I don't have all that many books, I may need one on witchery because I don't have one and I really don't understand anything. But anyway, I am basically going to carry on building and getting things done in here, and also maybe I'll start do some witchery stuff. Maybe I need to actually start learning how to use a spinning wheel. That'd be pretty cool. It's in a really odd place to actually use a spinning wheel, like if you actually used it like you use it in real life. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get on with stuff and catch you guys in a second. Anyway, first things first, what I'm gonna try and do today is gonna be a little bit awkward, but I really want to build a quarry because I have like, quite a few things here that are quite fancy. But, I mean, it never sorts them very well. But I'm not quite sure what, you know, I need some more things. Look at them. There are things missing. I don't have any iron. I don't have any gold in here. I have a few blocks of things, but nothing too major. So that is something I definitely need to do. I don't really feel like making a quarry in this world, but I'm going to make one in the mining world, I think it's called. Which is just over there, just by that house up there. There is a portal to the mining world where people can set up quarries and things and just dig out whatever they like, I think. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start getting some materials together for that and hope that I can actually build it with the things I've got. Okay, wow, so that took a long while to get everything together, but I now have basically everything I need to make a quarry. Apparently that isn't making the quarry. Have I got everything in the right place? I think it's because my diamond pick is a bit broken, which may mean I need to repair it. I think I'm okay for diamonds at the moment, and setting up a quarry means I should get at least a few diamonds back, so I think it should be worth it. I think I do have a, what is it even called? Okay, an anvil. I do have an anvil, so I will repair this. And I hope it works, because if not, that was a complete waste. But yes, okay, so I now have a quarry. Oh, I don't really want it to do this. Look, it's kind of like setting up an area, but that is really cool. And apparently I'll let everyone know in the comment, in the thing, that it's going to get rid of stuff. Hopefully they don't think I'm actually letting it go there, because that would be pretty bad, because that's like in the spawning chunks. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and head over to the build world, which isn't too far away, and going to set up a little base there. And also I'm going to have to check if I need anything else for this quarry. which I'm pretty sure I will do. So I'll do a little bit of research into that, and then we'll head over there and we'll set this up going to collect some cool stuff. Okay, so in the last clip, I think I called it the building world, but I meant the mining world. The portal is literally just there. My base is that little hole in the wall there. That is on Macleod's, which looks awesome. My Mo's is there, TFC's is there, Soldrin's is there, IG Evans is there, and that kind of gives you an idea. And I think this is Assassin's. I'm not 100% sure. I know that he was doing a lot of Botanica stuff, but this is the mining world. This basically is a world, I think, that people just set up their little quarries. So there's a quarry over here. I'm not sure whose this is, but this looks like an ender quarry, so I'm guessing it doesn't need any extra like stuff. It doesn't kind of dig it out. I'm not quite sure exactly how it works, but I'm gonna leave that there. That one's fine. And then there was another quarry similar to the one that I'm going to be using just over here. So this one has been digging out, I think, and they've got it set up so that it all goes into barrels, which looks pretty fancy, so I may have to try that. But yeah, this has been digging away all the way down there, and it's a huge area. I think that they probably use these landmarks, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm gonna have to figure that out in a moment. But this looks a lot more complicated than I was anticipating. This is literally just because they want to store it separately like this, which is pretty cool. So I think I will just do the simple whole, you know, put it in a chest basically. So I'm going to put a chest like this, iron chest, next to the quarry, and it should hopefully put the items in there. I am also just thinking about it, I'm going to need a Stirling engine, I think. So I'm probably going to have to go back and make that as well. But I think what I'm going to do first is find a little area where it looks safe enough and I look far away enough that I don't need to worry about anyone else's. But I'm going to make a little waymark just here so that I know where the exit is. Let's just call it exit. And that means that I can basically find my way back. So it doesn't matter how far I go in this world, I can actually find my way back to there. Okay, so now I think I've actually set it up properly. If I right click this, we should hopefully make a giant red square. Look at that. That is awesome. That is a huge area we have there. And then I should be able to just simply put my quarry next to it. It turns into a natural quarry, and I can actually go and pick up these landmarks to use later on, which will be very handy. Not that they're expensive to make. I think that they pop out here as well. Yeah. So this is a 60 by 60 area. I think I may have counted 1 or 2 blocks out. But it works, as you can see, and it means that I can actually start gathering resources from here. So what I'm going to do now is actually just set up my Stirling engines and my chests and things, and then we're going to get going and get it working. Okay, so I think that I am finally set up. Now this may or may not work, but we're going to try it. Now I've put some blaze rods in there for now. Oh, it actually comes up with how much that can produce. I don't know whether or not it's to do with this. I think it is. That's pretty cool. And I think once I start powering these on, it should start working. We're going to power them all on. Why not? And then look at this. Look at this go. This is crazy. They go up into the air. And then I think they come down and get rid of a block. I don't know why it's in slow motion, but it looks pretty cool. I'm like getting shot by like red lasers almost. Oh, they actually disappear when I do that. But look at this. They're going to obviously start on this corner here. I seem to keep losing it. But I think if we follow it down to this corner and it seems to disappear. Oh, yes, but it got rid of a block here. I think it's actually going to get rid of trees first. By the looks, I may have to get rid of the trees here just so that it makes it a lot easier. Maybe they won't get rid of those, but I'm not quite sure. Either way, they seem to be making a lot of noise, but we are probably going to watch these guys for a bit, make sure that they do their job correctly, and we should hopefully get things rolling and start getting some nice little ores and that together so that we can actually just get on and build things very easily with the other mods and things. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of the top first. Wow, look at this. That's crazy. Let's help it out a little bit and get rid of some trees. Okay, so basically I did my quarry and that, but it didn't quite work. There are various issues with it, and yeah. There were a couple more clips, but I thought I'd leave them out this episode because they're just boring. Me messing around with the quarry and just things not really going to plan. So instead I thought I would fly around and find somewhere to set up a proper base. I haven't set up a portal yet, but I flew around and I thought, you know what, I can always set up a nether portal like Azuma has at the moment to his base, which I think is over there somewhere. Now, I'm kind of close to Biffa here. This is 300 blocks, but then my volcano over there is about 100 blocks away that I've kind of claimed. I need to ask Biffa if he wanted this volcano for anything. It's about 500 blocks out, and I was planning on building on this side of it anyway, or maybe around it, kind of in the direct vicinity of it, because it was a really cool little place. But since there is this little kind of base here, there are a few of these on the server. I know Biffa actually has one himself. He's set up lots of things over here by it, and yeah, I thought it'd be kind of a cool place to just, you know, set up chests and have my resources nearby on land where I can, you know, be... Oh, Zul'jin's in the Twilight Forest. Okay, that seems cool. I need to go there at some point because I've seen videos on it and it looks epic, so I'm going to have to check that out at some point. But anyway, I thought I'd end this episode here, and also I want to ask you guys, does anyone know how I get rid of a tail? I don't know. I don't know how I got it. I don't know how. I randomly mashed some buttons on my keyboard somehow. I accidentally clicked on a tail, and then I can't seem to find the key bindings for it, so I seem to have grown a tail. I'm not quite sure why. A little bit strange, but I'm going to have to figure that out at some point, so if anyone knows anything, let me know. But this is kind of where I'm planning on building, so I'm going to let Biffa know and ask him if it's cool, and then we should probably, the next episode, get started building here around the volcano and sort out some more things I need to do. Okay, so that is probably about it for this episode. Apologies for it being probably a little bit short. I was trying to get these about 20 minutes or so. I'm not quite sure how long it is, but I think that this volcano base here will be really, really cool. I did actually want to build in an ocean biome on the Modsauce server, because it's just quite, you know, it's a lot easier if I were to do it in vanilla. It would, you know, without flight, it would be such a pain, and I've done that before and I don't really want to do it again. So I think with flight and with lots of tools and things that I can use in modded Minecraft, it'll make it a lot easier, and I can actually make something really, really epic, I hope, in the sea. That would be really cool. I'm going to try and not make it too vanilla-y, in that I'm not going to just literally be building the whole time. I'm going to hopefully mix things up with a bit of building and a bit of technical as well. We seem to have a lot of sponges actually. I don't think they work the same in this, which is a bit of a shame, because, well, these would probably be sucking the water in like crazy. If we ever actually update to 1.8, there'll be no water left. That will kind of be a bit sucky. Well, that would be pretty bad, because there's quite a lot of sponge down there. But anyway, I'm going to finish this episode up here. Thank you ever so much for watching. Let me know what you think I should do in the comments below. And regarding my quarry, I've actually been doing a little bit of research on that, and I'm going to hopefully have one set up in the mining world. That's a lot better. I'm going to set it up with lava generators and things like that, and an ender tank if I can figure it out. And we should hopefully just get our resources really, really easily, and a lot quicker than I was beforehand, because we had so many issues with different areas that were already dug out by the ender quarries and things from other people. But anyway, I'm going to end this episode here, like I said, and I shall catch you guys next time. See ya!